Peace and Yah bless. Yah is a strong one. The strong one is Yah. He's the tree of life. He's the fountain of living waters. He's the spirit and creator of all things that live and breathe. On this particular discourse, I'm going to talk more about the Exodus. More about the Exodus, all right? Which is basically come to its completion, okay? And we're ready for Yah to redeem us and take us back to the land. Now, I'm quite sure many of you who've been anxious, you know what I mean, and some of you a little over anxious, you know what I'm saying, to get to the land of Israel. Okay, now, remember this is a process and it has to go, however Yah has it planned, it has to go that way. It's not based on what the elite want to do or when they want to do it. Because I think people think that, well, the Jews told me it's supposed to happen on this date, or Lord Rothschild said it's going to happen on this day. This not really like that, man. What they do is our nursing fathers and our nursing mothers is they advise us and they give advice and they cause this thing to happen when when Yah judges the Zionist, okay? Because it's Yah doing it, man. It's not Rothschilds that's going to run them out. It's not the House of Windsor or anybody else, man. Yah's doing this thing, man. And that's something that all you guys out there need to get straight. Yah doing this thing. Because they've had all these sports guys and these NBA players, you know what I mean? Rappers and singers and all kinds of people, actors, actresses, waiting to go into the Holy Land. Well, man, Yah's not going to let you go in there, man. If you're going in there with anything other than what you see on the screen right now, you're not going in there. Okay, because most of y'all, man, they're trying to pay you guys to, come in there with these very chips, man. I already talked about that, man. All right, because you got some of these athletes and all that. They think because they're chipped already, that's supposed to make them be qualified to be the prince. That's not the book, man. That's nowhere in this. I want someone to find that for me in this book. Well, such and such lady said that I can do it and blah blah blah. Find that in this book and tell her to find it. Okay? Tell your brokers or whoever's telling you all these things to find it. Because they're taking all these athletes, got these athletes missing games. And the real reason why the athletes are in Florida is because Florida's right there, almost to, the west coast of Africa. Not far, right? Because why are not the teams playing on their own gym floors? Ain't nothing wrong with their gym floors, right? Okay? For whatever state the team is from. Think about that. So you guys not using intellect. But many of you do know what's going on. Okay. But all these athletes and all that, man, it's not going to happen. Okay. All these singers and all that, it's not going to happen. That's why all these, some of these rappers, man, that's why they popped up from all of a sudden, trying to tell you the children of Israel. They don't even know that. They come in here, watch videos and take notes off videos and think that's all it takes. No, man. This is a contract with the house of David. Only one person can do it. No one else in this world. I don't care what they promise you. I don't care about we're going to find some way to get rid of this person and then you can do it and all that stuff. Find that in the book, man. Now, if you guys are that, disillusioned, man, you need to wake up, man. You need to wake up. You need to wake up because that's way, way out of bounds and ridiculous to even think like that. I got people close to me think the same thing, man. These elite can't overpower God, man. Their will can't overpower God. They know that. They're lying to y'all, man, so they can be entertained watching y'all go at each other. Okay? They're sitting back laughing about it. Watching y'all on camera. Some of you women watching y'all on camera. You know what I mean. Okay? All right? But now let's go to the book for a minute. Okay? Ezekiel chapter 20. I've explained this to you guys 100 times, okay? I'm going to read it to you again, okay? It's Yah speaking this thing. And I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. They're breaking Yah's laws in all kinds of different ways, right? Okay, but Yah says what's going to happen? I will bring them forth out of the countries where they sojourn. So where they are now, the Most High said, yeah, I'm going to bring them out. But what's going to happen? and they shall not enter into the land of Israel. And when this doesn't happen, what does the Most High say? And you shall know that I am Yah. See, that's how you know. Is Yah behind this? Because guess what? All these people that want to go into the land so far, ain't none of them stepped up in there. And ain't none of them really about this right here. Most of them come over with Christianity or something else. Who knows, man? Okay, especially those who are very cheap. Because a lot of them, they ask them to take Luciferian type of pledges and all that. Okay? All right? Now, for me, it don't matter if I'm down to my last dollar, you know. At the end of the day, I'm going to do the will of Yah, man. I'm not going to do nothing that could possibly allow somebody to remove you from this earth by you doing something like very tripping yourself. You know what I'm saying? All right. A lot of you guys didn't know what was behind that. You know, yeah, they give you money to do it, but think about it, man. That's really unfair game, man, that you guys are getting when you do that. Okay? Now, it's by your own volition that you do it. That's the main key that you need to remember. You did it by your own volition. Okay? Because that's what all this COVID-19 thing, cover-up, is all about. While they're causing businesses to close and people's livelihoods to be shattered. Okay? For no reason, because they want to bring in these very chips and chip everybody, man. And then make them worship a black woman. Okay? That's what this whole program's all about. But so many of you people are disillusioned about what's really going on, man. While they're causing your children to sit at home and have to be schooled from home. You're basically saving them money, right? You got basketball players playing in empty gyms. Now remember, how do they make money out of those stadiums or any stadium? With people, right? Okay, it had to be fans. Programs, right? Program books and jerseys and concession stands open for them to make any money. They're losing all kinds of money. Think about this. I'm talking about these sporting events. These gigantic, stadiums and stuff are not open, man. Okay? They're losing all kinds of money. Why would they do that? I want you guys to just think for a minute. Because all these athletes and all that, these people ain't going in. Westbrook ain't going in. Okay? James Harden ain't going in. All right? They're all rebels and transgressors, man. Because if so, they would already have gone in. That's the thing they're not understanding. They would already have gone in. Okay? Some of these people are murderers, man. Some of your favorite athletes, man. Favorite singers, man. Are murderers, man. And they rebels and transgressors. They're not going to go in. Okay? Now, what does the Most High tell me? Those that I pray for, you're going to live, even if you are chipped. If I pray for you. See? It says those we pray for live. But if I don't pray for you, certainly one dies. He and all that are his. You hear that? He and all that are his. Talking about the whole entire family. If I don't pray for you, it's over for you if you already chipped yourself. Because that mechanism is a mechanism that can take you out of this earth. And you did it by your own volition. Okay? So this right here culminates with this right here. Okay? The Most High is going to purge out these rebels, man. Okay? But as for me, like I said, no matter what happens, inside or outside, it doesn't matter, man. What does the Most High tell me? I'm precious in Yah's eyes, man. And therefore esteemed for Yah. He loves me, okay? Yah gives men in my place and peoples for my life. Simple as that. Meaning what? He ain't gonna let nothing happen to me that's not supposed to happen. I don't care about the threats and all that stuff, man. Okay? I don't care about the plots and whatever. It don't matter if it's at the top of the triangle or at the bottom of the triangle. It doesn't matter, man. Okay? The Most High said he'll give their lives to me. He'll remove them first. And there have been people who have already been removed from the earth for my sake. I think a lot of people know that. Okay? So this is not no joke or a game. When I tell you guys about this right here, I'm not telling you about it as a joke or a game. You can't go into the land and get around Deuteronomy 12. Get around the duty that we're supposed to do when we get there. Our duty when we get there is to do what? It is to remove idolatry. You can't come back with idolatry in you. And that's why the Most High is proving that to you, letting you know, man, he ain't gonna let you go back into the land with no idolatry, man. Okay? No matter who it is, he ain't letting you go back into the land. All right? And more than likely, whether some of you going to be able to plead face to face, but a lot of you, the Most High is going to remove off the earth, man. Ain't no lie. You just seen what I showed you. I don't pray for you bad things. Okay? Doesn't matter who you are, man. That's why I tell some of these rappers and stuff, man, chill on the trying to tell everybody who they are until you go really, really study. Until you find this right here. This is what you guys need to be telling them. Who Yah is. You ain't got to really tell them about them being a Hebrew Israelite at first. Tell them about YHWH. And to his name be the glory. This is the reason why we've done these 400 years in slavery. Because we wouldn't serve the Holy One of Israel, man. Yod He Wah He. Okay, in Hebrew dialect. We wouldn't serve him with all our heart, strength, all of our soul and might. So what happened? You ended up slaves, man. You ended up on trees, man. And everything else that happened. You know, our ancestors jumped overboard, man. But he's not going to let anybody else do this. Only Joshua, the high priest, also synonymous with what? The seed of David. They're the same person. That's why I said he's priest and king. He leads this procession. I lead it. Nobody else can lead it. It can't be somebody over. It can't be no Caucasian, man. At all. Justin Bieber. Okay. Justin Timberlake. Or any of my other enemies. Bob Saget. I got a whole bunch of my enemies. Making me enemies for no reason. They don't even know me. Where y'all know me from, man? You don't know me. Okay? But yet you're my enemy. I've heard about you, man. All right? Now, we're not afraid of none of y'all, man. Because the Holy One of Israel is with me. But you should be afraid, especially if you got that chip in your arm. Because anytime at the Most High's word, you done, man. You done. Simple as that. Now, Deuteronomy 18, chapter 18, verse 5. For Yah thy God have chosen him out of all the tribes to stand and minister in the name of God. Okay? Him and his sons forever. All right? This is what we priests do. Real priests, priests of Yah. Okay? Now, like I said, it don't mean you perfect and you do everything perfect, you know. Like I tell people about myself all the time. I listen to all kinds of music, you know. I enjoy my life. I'm supposed to. Now, on the Sabbath day, I got to be more tamed, right? You can't do those things on the Sabbath day, all right? You don't entertain yourself on the Sabbath day. But on regular days, man, I just do regular things like everybody else, man. Okay? Levitical priest and any kind of priesthood, we don't sit up inside no monastery. And we don't sit up inside no church. You don't have to. Okay? You can enjoy your life like everybody else. Okay, just be careful what you're doing and when you're doing it, how you're doing it, all right? That's the key to priesthood, man. We represent Yah to the people, and we represent the people to Yah, okay? Now, your life should be clean. You know, you're not supposed to be on drugs or doing things like that, okay? We're doing things you're not supposed to be doing that against the law. So it's simple as that. There's not much more to it than that. Okay, but all these people trying to go into the land and all these wannabes, man, y'all might as well hang it up, man. All these athletes, man, God already gave you something. He made you an athlete. He ain't going to give you two things, man. Kevin Durant, he never been waiting to go into the land, faking injuries. Yeah, a lot of people know that. Blew the game for Golden State. But anyway, yeah, him too. And many other ones, man. There's a whole bunch of these dudes out here, man, these wannabes, man. But it's the elite and people with the elite telling them these lies, man. Okay? Telling them these lies and ain't nothing but a lie, man. But if they're gullible enough to believe the elite, then let them be gullible enough to do it. Because at the end of the day, the elite going to have to make peace with Yah. But they're going to make peace when they see Yah come in and run them Zionists right out of the land of Israel, the state of Israel, they call it today. Then they're going to know Yah. When Yah says what? When he raises himself up. So now will I lift myself up and I will be exalted. Everybody going to exalt YHWH. Okay? Everybody, man. But this ain't something everybody could do. If that was the case, I never would have started doing it. Okay, it's not a copycat game. Oh, go copy his notes and let's copy the notes and then we'll go in and do it. Where's that at in the book that says that's going to happen? Where's that in the book that says that the seed of David going to be destroyed? Where is that at? You can't find it, man. So if you want to be bamboozled, be bamboozled. Okay? All kind of different people I've heard, man. Okay? And they're so boastful with it. Oh, yeah, we can do it. No, that's not the book. This is a covenant with the house of David only, and only that person can do it once he's born. Okay? 2:24 in the morning on 7:18. All the numbers tell it. Where's the Davidic covenant at? 2 Chronicles 7:18 tells you exactly and describes you exactly by number who the seed of David is. The 24th king. Okay? 2:24, right? Simple as that, man. I ain't got nothing to say about this thing. I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is not something to be playing around with, man. It's not a game, man. And for the elite, it's not a game. I've already told the elite what they have to do. Now, whether they want to do it or not, that's up to them. Okay? Because it's not like they can't be removed. They can be removed just as well as anybody else on earth can be removed. Told the President Trump, man, you got to do y'all's law, man. You got to do what he had. You got to do, like just like Cyrus did for us. Cyrus and Darius, the Persian kings. He said, man, let them go. Take them back. It's time for them to go. Let them go build the house unto their God. What they say in Egypt, or we all be dead men. And you are exactly right. Top to the bottom. We have to return home. And this is the year of that redemption. We're not here to do no talking or no guessing or any of that. Okay? Because Yah is going to perform his strange act, whether y'all like it or not. No peace between the Palestinians and the Israelis, ever. Because that's not the book. Obadiah 1:8 says those Hamas are going to be the ones that help run them right up out of there. And they ain't going to be afraid to do it. Okay? They're using money to keep that from happening. But here in a minute, they're going to look past that money. And they're going to look to their freedom. And freedom they shall have. The same way we going to have it. Because our 400 years is over with. So that's for all you wannabes, man. There's a whole bunch of y'all out there, man. God's already given you a mission. Stay on that one. That which he's already given you. Talent he's already given you. This thing he gave to me to do. And that's why I've been doing it. Many, many years before you guys even thought about it. Most of y'all just not heard about this whole thing. You just not heard about YHWH. You didn't know what it was or who it was. Even some of you people in the lodge still didn't know. And they teach you this in the lodge. But anyway, we ain't going to go there. But many of y'all still didn't know what was going on with it. But anyway, God's already given what he needs to give. Okay? He's already given others what they deserve, and they're already doing that. That's why you're doing your job on the basketball court, on the football field, or on the stage as a rapper or a singer or what. He's already given you something. And he certainly ain't giving it to no woman. Okay? He certainly ain't doing that. He certainly ain't going to do that. Because remember, it's a covenant with David and his sons after him. Okay? And when I'm dead and gone one day, they'll do it after me. And on and on and on and on forever. Once the Davidic house is established again in Jerusalem. And it shall be done. All praise to the Holy One of Israel, Yah. There's none with him or any beside him. Heed to my words. If I pray for you, you might live. But if I don't, the most I say, you certainly gonna die. Okay? You very chip people. If I pray for you, you live. If I don't, you're in big trouble. Peace and y'all bless.